His ad says he's strict on criminals, but in reality, he treats innocent civilians like criminals. Kephart had a pattern of prosecutorial misconduct. Honeycutt versus State. Kephart choked a defendant on the stand. Randolph versus State. Steese versus Nevada. Murray versus State. State versus Butler. And many more.
Martin an opportunity to be the man in this family. I'm sentencing you to 10 years in prison. You are doing that on behalf of you and your wife.
Judge Kephart illegally referred in court to Rebecca Martin's mental disorders she developed in the military.
He has repeatedly called Rebecca delusional. He sentenced her to 19 days for contempt of court and set bail at $50,000. The judge's assistant is friends with one of the realtors in the case against Rebecca. Kephart has been requested to recuse himself, but he has refused. Kephart was prosecutor in the case against Kirsten Lobato, a young woman who was sent to prison for murder, a murder which she was 170 miles away from at the time. There were 130 inaccuracies in Kephart's closing statements, and his opening statement was found to be disingenuous. And in the case of Steese versus Nevada, in which Frederick Steese was sent to prison for murder for 20 years, and then after fighting it, he was found to be innocent and released. Kephart was the deputy DA, the prosecutor, and he was found to have withheld evidence. Kephart is the judge presiding over the case of Jason Mahi, who has been in prison 6 months after cops shot him 7 times in the back. Wounds from these gunshots have been festering and developed staph infection. He has lost over 150 pounds in the past approximately 6 months. He has been choked by his corrections officer. He's been denied visits. His mother was only able to see him twice, and Kephart keeps piling on these charges. He is literally dying in jail.
Talk some sense into her about what's happening with this.